around $5 trillion. That is the projected damage to the global economy if Iran blocks the Strait of Hormuz in 2026. Iranian leadership is banking on a total blockade using missiles and drones, believing this will secure them a strategic advantage. However, U.S. Central Command analysts have radically changed the rules of the game. Instead of a protracted war of attrition in the Iranian mountains, the focus has shifted to a potential seizure of the Islamic Republic's energy heart, Kharg Island, which accounts for 90% of all Iranian foreign exchange earnings from oil sales. According to intelligence reports, a battalion of Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Marines is permanently stationed on Kharg. These are ideologically driven fighters trained specifically for coastal defense. They are dispersed across a network of underground bunkers and tunnels carved directly into the rocky terrain. Kharg Island is protected by Khordad, 15 long-range missile systems, coastal missiles with a 185-mile range, and a fleet of Zulfiqar fast attack craft. The island's key oil terminals, Tijet and Sea Island, are currently rigged with explosives. Iran's primary calculation is simple. If their defenses are breached, Kharg's entire export infrastructure will be blown sky-high within minutes, turning a potential U.S. economic triumph into smoking ruins and an ecological catastrophe. The central element and primary overwhelming force of the upcoming ground phase of the operation is the amphibious assault ship USS Tripoli, which arrived in the Arabian Sea in late March 2026. This is not just another floating base on the ocean, but the full-fledged steel embodiment of a new, aggressive maritime strategy of the United States of America. Unlike standard heavy aircraft carriers or traditional amphibious vessels with their bulky weld decks, the Tripoli operates in a unique and highly effective mode known as the Lightning Carrier. On board today is concentrated firepower comparable to the entire air wings of mid-sized nations. The core of this striking power consists of up to 20 F-35B Lightning II fifth-generation fighters. With their unique capability for short takeoff and precision vertical landing, these aircraft transform the ship's deck into a persistent point of pressure against the adversary. The key design feature of the Tripoli is the complete and deliberate absence of a flooded weld deck for landing craft. This radical engineering decision freed up enormous internal space, allowing for significantly expanded aviation hangars, increased maintenance shop capacity, and a manifold increase in aviation fuel and ordnance stores. Under conditions of complete operational isolation in Kharg, these resources become the decisive factor. The Tripoli is capable of providing a dense, utterly impenetrable air umbrella directly over the landing zone, operating 24/7 without relying on constant and vulnerable replenishment from supply tankers. This overwhelming air power is complemented by the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit, embarked aboard the USS Tripoli and the transport ship USS New Orleans, serving as the Rapid Response Force. Their upcoming actions are not a simple frontal assault, but a complex, mathematically precise symphony of modern high-tech warfare. Every movement of the Marines is synchronized with advanced electronic warfare systems. The ship's powerful jammers and the onboard systems of the F-35B fighters effectively burn out the adversary's digital vision. Within a radius of 150 miles, Iranian radar systems and target tracking complexes will be blinded and disoriented. At this critical moment, all coastal defenses in Kharg could be reduced to a collection of useless, lifeless iron structures physically incapable of guiding their missiles to a target. While the adversary attempts to comprehend the scale of the systemic failure, the F-35s will move into ideal launch positions, completing their preparations for the decisive assault. Consider a potential scenario for the seizure of Kharg Island. To establish a critical mass of ground forces and crush any organized resistance, a powerful amphibious assault group, led by the USS Boxer, LHD-4, enters the operational area. Marine Corps leadership puts it bluntly: if the Tripoli strike group currently in the Persian Gulf is the surgical scalpel of this operation, then the Boxer is its crushing sledgehammer. Embarked on the Boxer is the 11th Marine Expeditionary Unit, MEU, reinforced by a squadron of the latest CH-53K King Stallion heavy-lift helicopters. These massive machines are the true workhorses of modern warfare. Their incredible lift capacity allows them to sling load up to 36,000 pounds, including armored vehicles and heavy artillery. While the Tripoli's air wing uses its F-35B Lightning II stealth fighters to systematically sanitize the skies over the island, the Boxer serves as the primary logistical platform, delivering heavy weaponry and HIMARS mobile rocket systems directly into the heart of the fight. Deploying HIMARS units onto seized sectors of Kharg instantly transforms the landing zone into an impregnable fortress. From that moment on, any enemy attempt to launch a counteroffensive from the mainland will be neutralized by precision rocket strikes before they even finish staging. The synchronized operation of the Tripoli and Boxer groups enables a truly lightning-fast assault. Within the first 60 minutes of the operation, up to 5,000 fully equipped Marines are offloaded onto the beaches and inland landing zones of Kharg. The assault follows a combined arms approach, leaving the enemy no chance to regroup or formulate a coherent response. MV-22 Osprey tiltrotors, utilizing their unique maneuverability, insert special operations teams to instantly seize administrative and command centers deep behind the lines. Simultaneously, Wilcax, landing craft air cushion, hit the coastal fortifications at high speed, offloading heavy armor and combat engineering equipment directly onto the sand. This is a state of perfect command, where every single element, from the frantic hum of helicopter rotors to the clatter of armored tracks, works toward a single objective: establishing absolute and unconditional control over the region's primary oil artery. The factor of success will be the combined operations of the U.S. 7th Fleet, which, in addition to the Tripoli and Boxer amphibious ready groups, includes escort destroyers, 2 nuclear-powered attack submarines, SSNs, and the supercarriers USS Abraham Lincoln and USS Gerald R. Ford. Deploying as reinforcements, the Carrier Strike Group, CSG, assumes the role of the outer perimeter. This is an impenetrable wall of steel, effectively isolating the landing zone from any external interference. While the primary assault forces bite into the Kharg coastline, the escort destroyers, equipped with the latest Aegis Baseline 10 digital combat system, deploy an impenetrable high-tech dome over the entire Persian Gulf. The primary and most formidable tool in this arsenal is the SM-6 Standard Missile 6 multi-mission interceptor. As of today, it is effectively the only weapon capable of guaranteed and effective defense against Iranian medium-range ballistic missiles, MRBMs, such as the hypersonic Fata or the heavy Sejal. In modern warfare, where Tehran bets on saturation strike tactics, massed missile volleys, the upgraded Aegis system demonstrates its true, chilling power. It is capable of autonomously tracking and engaging dozens of targets simultaneously. Its massive computing suites calculate the trajectories of ballistic and even maneuvering hypersonic glide vehicles during their terminal phase, leaving the enemy no chance of success. This deep, multi-layered defense is critical to the overall outcome of the battle. It completely strips Iran of its last hope, launching a devastating retaliatory strike against American amphibious ships at their moment of maximum vulnerability during the complex offloading of heavy equipment and personnel onto an unimproved shoreline. The presence of the 7th Fleet effectively turns the waters around Kharg into a dead zone for any Iranian guidance systems. This ensures that not a single enemy missile reaches the decks of the Tripoli or the Boxer. Consequently, the U.S. Marines gain the unique opportunity to operate with the precision of a training exercise, knowing full well that the skies above them are locked down tight. The final assault on Kharg will demand surgical precision from the U.S. Marine Corps units. The primary technical and political challenge of seizing Kharg lies in a strict, uncompromising command. The unique oil infrastructure must be preserved in working order at all costs. The island must not become a colossal burning torch visible from space. It must remain a high-value strategic trophy in the hands of the coalition. Iranian air defense on the island, consisting of modern Bavar 373 complexes and Tor M1 mobile systems, is methodically suppressed before crews can even sound the combat alert. Entering the fray are the latest SDB-2 small diameter bomb 2 precision-guided munitions, known as Stormbreakers. Launched from F-35B 5th-generation fighters in full stealth mode, these smart munitions are capable of autonomously classifying and striking targets in any weather condition. They take out enemy radars and launchers with mathematical, jewelry-like accuracy. Once the skies over the island are sanitized of threats, Marines from the 11th and 31st Marine Expeditionary Units, MEUs, execute a lightning-fast, rapid envelopment scheme. This is a classic pincer movement adapted for modern high-tech warfare. The simultaneous seizure of the southern piers and the key oil terminal instantly blocks any possibility of IRGC, Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, fast attack craft approaching from the mainland. Concurrently, a massive landing on Kharg's northern tip, near the second terminal, completely severs the Iranian garrison from its primary ammunition depots and deep-tier bunkers. Caught in these steel jaws, Iranian forces face their most formidable enemy, a state of total, paralyzing uncertainty. Under conditions of total electronic warfare isolation from their mainland command, the demoralized defenders of Kharg are left alone against the vastly superior forces of the U.S. Marines. The Iranian flag over the island is lowered in the ringing silence of the radio waves. This moment marks the de facto end of Iran's economic independence and the final transition of the region's primary energy asset under full coalition control. The successful seizure of Kharg by the combined forces of the Tripoli Amphibious Ready Group and the massive Boxer Assault Formation, under the impenetrable shield of the 7th Fleet, is more than a tactical success. It is a strategic victory on a regional scale. In a matter of hours, the map of geopolitical influence in the Persian Gulf has been rewritten, definitively and irrevocably. Establishing total control over this strategic speck of land grants the United States unprecedented, nearly absolute leverage, the de facto right to dictate oil export terms in real time. Without firing a single shot at densely populated mainland cities, the entire economy of a major nation is suddenly held hostage by the Marine Expeditionary Forces. What transpired was a fatal, historical blunder by Iranian strategists. For years, they fanatically built up their Mosquito fleet and missile arsenals, preparing for a long, grinding war of attrition in open waters. However, Tehran proved utterly unprepared for the sudden loss of its primary sacred cow, its most critically vital sovereign territory. Kharg, once an impregnable maritime fortress, has overnight become a symbol of the harsh new reality of the modern world. In contemporary warfare, victory goes to the side with the will and the technology to seize control of the world's primary energy valve. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time.